Hey everyone, thank you for joining us for another random Far Cry video. Today we're going to be talking about Hoyt Volker, who I think is one of the more underrated villains in all of Far Cry. You know, when people talk about their favorite Far Cry villains, they usually talk about Vass or Pagan or even Joseph. Personally, my favorite is Vass, and I think that's a big reason why Hoyt goes under the radar, because he shares his game, you know, Far Cry 3, with Vass, and it was just an incredible experience to see Vass in that game.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
And I think that's just a big reason why people don't talk about Hoyt that much. But personally, I think Hoyt might actually be one of those, not stronger villains, but definitely one of the more powerful villains in terms of, like, a global effect he could cause.
He also happens to run the largest slave trading ring in the South Pacific. On top of that, he grows drugs.
Tells Jason he can offer him travel from the slave market from different parts of the world.
I can offer you travel to slave markets in Rio, Hong Kong, New York. This is a global enterprise.
He mentions that he has powerful friends that can hunt him down from anywhere.
Very powerful friends who will hunt you down.
And also, another scary thing about Hoyt is that he seems to be in it for himself.
All profits go to me.
He just wants money and power. He doesn't have any mention of really any family. He mentions his father, who was a miner, died, but doesn't really go into detail, just that he was a hardworking, good man.
My father, rest his soul, was a diamond miner. Got up at the crack of dawn each morning, smoked a cigarette, down into the earth he went. For that wonderful, wonderful man, the company was God. I bring that same reverence to my humble business here.
And him not having a family, like, really mentioned in Far Cry, I think that could be kind of what hurts him, why he kind of does go under the radar. It's like you look at all the other Far Cry villains, and there's always some type of family with them, you know, like the whole rival of Vass and Citra. You know, Pagan and Ajay's mom, and Pagan and Ajay's mom had a kid together.
My, what a happy family.
You know, and then also you got the Seed family.
It smells like her.
Far Cry 6, you got Anton and Diego.
Diego,
See, Papa?
they simply want chaos. It is off.
You used that line already.
And I think by Hoyt not really having any family, you know, in the Far Cry game, or any mention of any family in the other Far Cry games, I think that kind of makes his appeal kind of lower.
I don't give a fuck about your family!
But one thing Hoyt doesn't lack is a twisted mind. He uses fear to control his men, literally just lights a man on fire. Just to show them what happens if he messes with his money or his product. In Barristown, he literally just has 3 citizens try to run through a minefield while getting shot at by his own army.
I want it to be clear that anyone who helps those savages out in the woods will end up like our friends here. Is my point coming across? You, run!
Other big one, which is probably the biggest, one of the most twisted things a Far Cry villain has done, is that he sent Jason Brody down to torture his own brother in the basement.
Oh, fuck. Riley.
Who are you? What's your name? What? Your name! Riley Brody!
Good.
Who brought you to this island?
Now, unknowing to Jason, Hoyt is well aware that Foster is indeed Jason Brody.
Foster? Jason Brody? Whatever your name is, it slipped my mind. How stupid do you think I am?
He's also well aware that Riley is Jason Brody's brother.
My brother. And where is Jason now? Where? I don't know. Does he think you're dead? Who do you work for?
We can see this when Jason enters the basement. There's one of Hoyt's men watching the video.
I'm the king of the world!
How did Hoyt get that?
He's not coming to my pilot ceremony next month.
Dude, you know your brother's always doing his own shit, right?
Yeah!
No coconut for you.
Hey, I thought Doug said there weren't people on the island.
India! Get them! Everybody run!
Help! Let go of me!
Get them in the truck!
You can definitely see who everyone is. So Hoyt knew right out of the gate, but Jason didn't think anything of it, and he goes to the prisoner's cell and sees that it's his brother Riley, and Hoyt watches the entire thing.
It's about keeping you playing until the house collects.
Now, I also have a theory on why Hoyt may have done this. I think Hoyt may have been trying to break Jason for his personal gain, because Jason, he sees what he's capable of. He basically ruined both islands, made Hoyt lose a lot of money, and Hoyt knew he was a threat, but he kept him around, and I think he wanted to break Jason. I mean, he did send him down to torture his own brother. That's a pretty messed up thing to do, and maybe he was just hoping it would snap Jason, and, he would have his own personal warrior, but more of a mercenary that Jason could use to maybe take down Citra and her men, and then Hoyt wouldn't have any worries on either of the islands. But that's just a theory of mine. I don't really have much evidence to back it up, just something I think about. Another cool thing about Hoyt, I guess we could say is cool, is that he definitely has some type of combat training. I mean, look at this move you see in the knife fight. He's definitely learned that from somewhere. He's been through something, so he seems to be able to handle himself in combat, at least. I think that's all I got on Hoyt. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like or click subscribe. It really does help my channel. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and hope you have a great day.